Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. So today we're going to explore my Christmas present to myself, which is this beautiful Glimmer machine. I've been watching some hot foiling on YouTube and I had to get into it. And I'm telling you, I am so impressed with this machine. I have had so much fun with it. Great addition to anybody's craft room if you like this kind of stuff. Sometimes some people don't like a lot of sparkle, but I want to talk to you about I actually clicked the link on Jennifer McGuire's video because she did such a great video. I'm not an affiliate for anybody, and these things I got through pinkfreshstudio.com, but I did go to Jennifer McGuire's video and click her link for it because she did such a fantastic, I like to support people, you know, and she's fantastic, does fantastic work, and really is what got me into wanting to do this, I'll say that, okay? And I am over the top in love with this alphabet set. I've never had an alphabet set before because there's never been one that I've seen that I've liked. And, you know, I was just kind of just always doing Stampin' Up! Stuff. So we're branching out a little bit here. I want to talk to you about what I've done here. Now, to do this right here, the solid foiling, I did purchase the hot foil solid plate here. And this is a game changer, like she said, because you use all of your foil, and we're going to do this today. We are going to do this on this video. I'm so excited. Okay, so I first did, and then, well, let me go through everything. I'm so excited about all of this. So I then got, for the alphabets, I got the dies. Here they are, okay? And these are pretty big, okay? I mean, the packaging, I should say. The letters are not. How big are the letters? They are about 1.25 inches. Really cute. Good size, right? Okay, so these come like this, the lettering, all right? I've already done the A through M, okay? And I'll show you that. And I also got the dies, I mean the hot foil plates for them too, okay? So this is, of course, how I did that, right? But then I got the stamp set. I haven't used the stamp set yet. I'll admit that. I have not used that yet, okay? They're so pretty. These flowers are absolutely beautiful, but I wanted to foil and stencil. These stencils are amazing. Okay, so here they are. There's a set of 6 of these stencils. And so after I foiled just this one, not that one up there, but this one here, after I put the foil on, and we're going to do this. We're going to do this with the second set, the N through the Z. But after I did the foiling, then I stenciled. Oh my gosh. So I put these on my cardstock and I stenciled my colors in. I think I used like Daffodil Delight for that, okay? And all of them are labeled up here. Stencil 1, right there. I kind of wish that was in black to see it a little bit better. And I know that I could probably put a Sharpie, but I didn't want to do that. These are such high quality stencils. Okay, and then there's like stencil 2. So you'll see when I line this up that this only does this set of flowers. It's just amazing, really. And there's these little guides up here, these little corner guides for your paper to sit in so that your stencils line up. I have never done stenciling like this. So anyway, there are 6 stencils. And let me just show you this. My outline is in the Glimmer paper, and I used like a teal color that I had purchased. Isn't that pretty? And then I've used some pinks and some greens and yellow to color in my flowers. I think that these letters are the prettiest I've ever seen. Absolutely. And this is called, these are all called, let's see, Ina's Alpha. INNA apostrophe S, alpha. And this, you can purchase these, like there's not a bundle, okay, to purchase. You purchase like one thing at a time with this kind of thing. That's what I'm learning. So like this is just a complete new experience for me. But I want to show you something. I made this Christmas card the other day. I had purchased this at this hot foil at Hobby Lobby. And look at how pretty that Merry Christmas is. Gave it a little depth up top and bottom. This is, I think, crumb cake, and that's on black. And then on the inside, I actually did some gold embossing on this one. But you could easily take this right here, like the corner of it, and just do some gold foiling right here, which I think would be beautiful. I had to show you guys what I've done first, because this is all, you know, new to me. Now here's another one, and this is on cherry cobbler cardstock, and I would cut it down and mat it, you know, if I wanted to, and put this on the front of a card. When you get the kit, they send you some dies, and this is one of the dies that's in there. Just a note to say, I just cut it out with a stitched square after I was practicing, after I used the foil. This is the flower that comes with the set. This is the hot foil. Is that not beautiful? I mean, this is like, you want to take your cards up a notch? This is something to do right here. Isn't that gorgeous? Then we have this hot foil plate. Okay, it's a solid plate. It's not that we have it, they have it, okay? We don't have it. I don't work for any of these people. I'm just having fun in the craft room with new product. So this is a solid hot foil plate. This is what it looks like. And then you do the reverse of the foiling, and the image is white, and then you have all of this foil. Isn't that, look at that shimmer and shine. I mean, I'm really getting a reflection from the lights, right? So right there, okay? So I don't know what I'm going to do with these pieces yet. They'll go on a card somehow, somewhere, you know, but I wanted to show, because I was playing, okay? I wanted to show you what I was playing with. All right, now I'm going to stop a minute. I'm going to set up, and we're going to go ahead and start to foil the other part of these letters. Oh, let me show you first how I'm storing these. So these are A and B. I have a little container here. This is a jewelry container from Hobby Lobby. So I did A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, did 2 in each. And then it'll take the rest of them in here. Now, whenever I do them, I'm going to just stockpile them in here. And then they'll always be separated. Isn't that too cool? And I plan on doing this a lot, because I love these letters. They're so very pretty with those flowers around them. All right, let me go ahead and set up and get ready, and we'll do my first little bit of hot foiling with you guys. I'm very excited. Like I said, this was my Christmas present to me. So, yeah, we'll get back to playing in just a second. I wanted to show you guys real quick. I've got my machine plugged in, and my power light is red and it's on. Now I'm going to wait for the platform ready light to come on. That might take, depending on the temperature in the room, that might take 5 or 10 minutes right there. Then I'll push the timer button. We can't do that yet because that platform ready light is not on. You get a wonderful like silicone mat here to put your hot dies in, and you get this wonderful magnet right here. Now this, I have to admit, this is a little heavy for this magnet to hold. Okay, this is just a little bit, like it barely holds it, okay? This is a release button, and you take it over to your plate and then just release it. But there are many other dies, of course, that are smaller that this picks up just fine. And you'll watch me through having fun with this, use that a lot, of course. And you'll see that it'll pick up the smaller dies. Now, I have a piece of, this is just Stampin' Up! Basic white cardstock, because that's what I have. And this is 4.5 by 6 inches, okay? And then I've cut this, look at that foil. Isn't that pretty? Oh, what's the name of this foil? Let's see. It is Moon Dust. what they showed in some videos is this comes in a box. You can't keep all the boxes, okay? So cut off the tag and stick it right here in the center of your cylinder here, and it has the name on it. So this is called Moon Dust. It's just so pretty. Very, very pretty blue. Okay. With the machine, you get a rainbow one and a gold one, and you get the, of course, this instrument right here, the magnet. You get the silicone mat. You get those dies. I've got those dies right here, actually. Let's see. Here they are. Wow, that's heating up. But here's the pack of hot foil, I guess the plates they're called, not dies. Okay, so this is the one, and I showed you that I did a little bit of work with it, but very nice. And let me show you how the magnet just picks that right up, okay? It's just that those letters are a pretty big one, right? But that picks it right up, releases it just like that. But pretty darn cool thinking about that for our fingers, right? So, and then it comes with that sentiment. Let's see right here. Just like that. Just a note to say hello. And I love that. That's perfect for me. I could put that on many, many cards. So like I said, I've just been taking paper and playing, heating things up and running it through. So yeah, just having a lot of fun with it. Okay, I'm going to just wait for that to come on, and I'll be right back. Okay, now, so the power light's on, and I forgot to tell you, the power switch is just right back here where the cord hooks in. There's just a power switch right back there. Very, very easy machine to use. Very, very simple. Power on, platform ready, light on. Let's go ahead and put our die, or our hot plate on here, just like that. All right, now, there's a grid on here, on this mat, which is very, very nice to line things up, like if you're doing just a sentiment. But now I'm going to push the timer light. Now that's going to blink. Well, I'm going to stay with you because we want to go ahead and see how long that this takes. I think it's like 30 seconds, maybe a minute. And then I will go ahead and place my foil on here. Okay, so this heats up by itself. Then I'll put the foil on, and then we'll use cardstock and shims. And of course, the shims come with the machine. There is like a light green one that's a thin shim, and then has a spacer pad. So we are still blinking, which is good. No problem. I've got my dies out ready to cut, but we're not going to cut until we stencil. I'll say that much. That's for sure, right? And I don't need my ABC ones, my hot plates. Whoops. Oh my. It must mean you just have too much stuff in the craft room, right? No. Well, I'm paring down my craft room. Oh, here we go. The timer light is on. So really behind me is a mess, I have to admit. Okay, our timer light is on. You're going to take your foil and put it on there, and see the heat almost allows it to just relax around that die. I'm so impressed with this. Now I'm going to take this paper, and I'm just going to place it right over the top. Sometimes people, which would probably be a really good idea, I have to admit, to use a wider piece of paper. Just like that, okay? Now I'm going to take my shims, and I'm going to put this on top of the machine, and now I'm going to detach it. So I like to detach it like this. Let me show you. I just take my fingers underneath it and just pull it back. Now I am still, of course, using my stamp cut and emboss machine because that's what I have. Okay, let me move this to the side and bring this in. And you need nothing. Nothing, just down to the bottom of the machine. And I don't have a Spellbinders, so I just feed it in through here, just like this. It seems to have been working quite well for me, I have to admit. Now, they say to crank it slow so that it will transfer the gold, or the the foil, we're using moon dust, not gold, onto the paper, okay? So we're going to come back that way and slowly. All right, now let's see. Whew, this is live, right? Well, it's being recorded live. Let's hope that I did a decent enough job, right? Let's see what we've got. Okay, and we're going to lift this. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, now we're going to peel this. Oh, wait. Let me get this off. That might be a little bit more difficult. We might have to scooch it off because it does get hot. I'm just going to dump it. There we go. Works for me. Okay, so here we are. Oh my goodness, you're going to love this. And now we're going to peel this back. Oh my. Look. Look, 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 look. It is absolutely gorgeously perfect. Okay, like, are you seeing this, guys? Look at that shimmer. It is, I mean, I'm like, this thing here, I just love it. I'm having so much fun. Okay, so there is our outline. Now we will color in with this one with the stencils, but not yet, okay? Now, we have this piece, and normally, from what I understand, this would have been tossed, thrown away, okay? But not now. Now, we go ahead. Oh, my power's blinking. I gotta push that in. Okay. See, I had this out, okay? So my power button was blinking, all right? You see that right there? So now I'm gonna push it in and let that go. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this plate right here and we're going to put this here. Now, I've seen them do like what they call a hinge technique, where they tape it together and then put it on. I'll do that in some other videos when I get a little bit better with this, okay, and more comfortable with using it. I have to admit, it's new, you know, so I'm gonna just scooch this down just to get it in the middle. Okay, now I'm ready, waiting for my platform ready light to come on. Okay, so let's just wait for that, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, my platform ready light is on, and now I'm going to hit my timer. So like off camera, I took this off and then my platform ready light came on. I put it on. Now I'm going to hit the timer. We're going to wait for that to say we're good. And like I said, that takes about 30 seconds. But let me talk to you about this and why, like the thinking behind this. So you have this hot plate that's going to heat up this foil, okay, this special foil. And the way that this works is that this, you put pretty side to pretty side. So this is really where this indents, okay? But like if you were going to do this, you saw the one before, right? I put pretty side to pretty side, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to put this down on here, okay? And then when we put the cardstock on top of it, okay, what happens when you put it through the machine is this foil backs up into the cardstock, if that makes sense. I know that you really want to do it like this and put the cardstock on, and you know it like your brain wants to do it that way, but it's not. The foil has to back up into the cardstock. Okay, we're ready. See? There we go. All right, let's put our foil down. Okay, and watch how it just relaxes because that plate is hot. That's important, okay? Like, don't make your sandwich early and let it sit there, okay? Because that's not good for your foil. Put your foil on when your timer light comes on. That's what I've learned from other videos. I'm just teaching you guys what I've learned. Now, you can see the patterning of this, and we're just going to sit that cardstock on there. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely perfect, okay? We're going to get our shims. First, the green one, the thin shim, and then the spacer pad. That's what I've seen. Okay. And I don't know if it really makes a big difference on how you layer these. I don't really think it does. I think it's just thickness. Now, on some machines I have seen, now I'm not going to move anything. I'm just going to run this through right over here. I have seen them on other machines and they've had to use some shims. I have to admit on this I do not. So let me go ahead, let me move this, let me turn this off. I want to show you right here. This one I have to admit I have not had to do that. So I'm going to just let that pop, and then I'm going to come back through slowly. See how slow I'm going? So that the foil will transfer. And sometimes I don't know if I really have to come back the second time. You know, I'm not proficient in it enough yet. I'm saying yet because I love this. Okay. Let me take this off, and let's just dump that out so that that can cool down. I don't really think you'd burn yourself. Like, I can touch this, you know, no problem. Okay, so I'm taking my project off of here. Here's my plates, right? And now, okay, I've got to show you this. You're going to just, I mean, it's just unbelievable. See where we have an outline? Okay, now watch this. Oh my. This sold me on getting this, okay? Watch when I peel this back. Just like that. And there's your waste. It's nothing, guys. Nothing. You waste nothing. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead. And because this one, I'm not going to color in. Now, if you wanted to, I guess you could get your stencils in there and color these letters in. But I really like the white. Okay, is that not like... It's amazing, okay? All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and get my regular plates, okay, my regular cutting plates. And let me bring this in, just like that, okay? And now I'm going to put this here, and let's see. Look at how they position some of these. The T is like upside down, the Q is sideways, you know, so that everything would fit. Now this comes here. Okay, now this is something with these dies that, well, I'm really pretty lucky. They look pretty good right here. But you really want to make sure that you have them exactly where you want them. And definitely use some tape. Okay? Use some tape to hold them down. Okay. Now I'll get my top plate right here. And let's just die cut these babies out, right? Oh my, you're going to go wild over this. This is like amazing. Just like that. All right, let's move this out of the way. Okay. Oh my goodness, I get so excited. You know, it's just something new to craft with and just make things a little bit different. Now, I'm not going to do a card today. We're going to go ahead and stencil the other one. But now, look what I have. Look at this. This is amazing. And again, you've used every piece. I mean, how practical can we get here, okay? It's just amazing. Between the dies and, you know, like I said, with this company and these new things, you know, I'm just getting used to it. Look at that. No waste. Okay. And everything is ordered separately from, you know, so like if you just like the stamp set and you don't want a hot foil and you just want the dies, you can order that. But if you're thinking about doing something new or doing something a little different, oh my word. Oh my. Look at this X. Look at how pretty. That's amazing. And okay, you see the little bit that I've done with this. I've showed you everything that I've done, and I've not done much, okay? And look at the results. And I'm a novice, okay, at this. I am nobody that has done this for a long time or that has really, you know, practiced with it or anything. And oh my, LMNOP. There's our Q. Look at that Q. That Q is cute, right? R, S, T, let's see, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Isn't that amazing? And no waste. That is what, I think I have my N upside down. There we go. Okay, just like that. Is my O upside down? I know my Q is right. So would it matter which side that you put the flower? Yes, the flowers do matter. I see them. You know, like I say, I'm new at this, so we're going to explore this together. But oh my, okay. I think I could put thanks on a card. T, H is in the, and A, N, K, S. I can do the word thanks. Let's do it. Let's just say T, let's see, I've got my H. I'm so happy that you can hang out with me today while I get excited with my, this is my Christmas present. I'm sharing it with you. Okay. T, here's my H from the time before. T, H. Make sure I have my flowers. Okay, I think it goes that way. Let me get my A. A, N, K. Need my K. Hold up. Gonna get it right here in my box. Thanks. Hey, that's okay. Now, can you see what I'm probably going to do on the front of a card? Right there. So cute. You could also do T-H-A-N. You could do T-H-A-N-K, thank, and then do a little U right there. That would look cute too, right? Absolutely adorable. T-H-A-N-A-N-K-S. Thanks. Could do it like that. I mean, I'm amazed. Okay, back in a second. Let me clean all of this up and we will start to stencil. Okay, now we're going to stencil. I find that it was best. I just wanted to turn my phone off just a second. Okay. I find that it's absolutely best to go ahead. Remember, we had this at whatever measurement I said in the beginning, but to trim it down to where it is between these, there's little notches right here, okay? Well, we're down here on the end, okay? So right here. And so I believe, let's see, that would be, let me measure. I trimmed it like 1/4 of an inch on each side, 5.5 by 4 1/4. You only need to trim 3 sides, okay? Because don't worry about the bottom, okay? So you didn't want to take the 5.5 off. This one went up here, okay? You didn't want to take the 5.5 off right here because then you would be into your letters, okay? So I just did 1/4 of an inch on either side, 1/4 of an inch on the top, and we're good to go, okay? So I just wanted to show you what I did there off camera. We're going to have so much fun in just a second. You're going to love this. And let's go ahead now. You know, I'm learning how to do this layering stenciling, and I think I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm, of course, using my Stampin' Up! Inks. I've got some Daffodil Delight here. Use any yellow that you have, or if, you know, use any color that you want. I'm going to take a piece of washi tape, and I'm going to tape this down. Top is good enough. I don't think we have to do the bottom. All right, now, in between these notches, okay, that's where you're going to line up your paper. And I'm telling you guys, it brings it right to, as you can see, oh, look at that light. Poo. It brings it right to, let me turn this one off. Okay, all right, there we go. It might have just gotten a little bit dark, but that's okay. But you could see actually better without that ring light being on. But it brings it right to the lettering, okay? Now, I'm stupid because I forgot to bring in my grid paper. Let me go ahead and get a little bit of scrap paper under here. Let's do that first. And I'm just going to tape it right there. No problem, right? And let me get into camera there. There we go. Now I have a couple of blending brushes from Stampin' Up! And this little one is from the Dollar Tree. So let me go ahead and line that back up. Very, very simple to line up. Okay, that I really suggest you cutting your paper down and lining up in these notches here at the top, and then looking at your lettering. Okay, now you can tape it down if you want to. I'm just going to hold it. Let me get some things out of the way here. Here's my one for yellows. Now I see, I might go ahead and tape it actually, you know, because I just saw myself move it all on my own, right? So let me go ahead and put some tape there. And I'll take another piece right here that I have just stuck to my machine on the side and tape it right there. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go ahead into my Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to go right to it. We are coloring the inside of these letters, and even with the last one that I did, sorry if I'm shaking you, even with the last one, I noticed that my ink was light. I tend to be a little bit afraid of the ink, where I've noticed that a lot of these demonstrators, they are just like, load that ink on there, you know? So, which that's fantastic. I'm still holding it as I'm going here, and I'm just, now this gets the inside of each and every letter. I love that Q. Wouldn't this make great tags, you know, for anybody with, you know, you could put just their initial on like a Christmas tag. Now I'm just making these pretty. Ooh, we are really shaking, aren't we? I am so sorry. My desk is up against my light. Okay, hold on. Let me try to, whoo. Now I'm going to take you on a ride, right? We might have to stay there for this. Okay, there we go. It's a little better. Sorry for the shaking. I'll have to fix that. Like I said, I've redone my craft room, so everything has been moved around. So in making these videos, now I know what I need to fix. Get that light off of my counter. It's just touching it, just slightly, but it's causing it to shake. Okay, I think I'm happy with my yellow. Just like that, okay? Now, what does this eliminate? Coloring, okay? For people like me, you see the arthritis that I have. Coloring. It eliminates coloring and holding pens and having to get into little spaces, but still getting a fantastic effect. Now, I'm going to break right here. I'm going to fix this light, and then I'm going to come back because we have more layering to, well, I don't know. Is it that bad? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to fix this light, and then I'll be back and we'll do another layer. Okay, that worked out really well because I wound up moving the other light that I couldn't use, and it's actually in a better place to give me some nice white light on here to film. So that works out good. Okay, now, right up here it says Stencil 2, okay? And then down here you'll see, it'll say, you barely can see, Stencil B2, okay? So this is A2 and B2. Now that we're on the second set, I should have shown you that on the letters are the same way, okay? This is A1 and B2. I'm sorry, A1 and B1, okay? A1 and B1. So this is the second set of the stencils. Then on the second set, it is A2 and B2, okay? And so now because we're on the N to the Z, we want to go ahead and use the second set, all right? So now I've just got some pinks here. First I'm going to start with Flirty Flamingo, a light pink. Just, you could do petal pink, any kind of light pink that you have. I'm going to graduate up in color, up to polished pink, and then to real red this time. A little bit more ink than I used on my other letters, okay? All right, now I'm going to use this brush, and again, I'm going to line this up on my notches, and I'm going to look, and let me tell you something, guys. It is right on there on those flowers. Perfect. I mean, just perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I am going to add my tape. That seemed to work out pretty well for us. I'll add this piece over here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead with the first one and go in with Flirty Flamingo because it's the lighter, little salmon-y color, right? Not too dark. Don't want this too dark, right? So I might just come over, do a little bit like that. This goes so fast. Okay, I did not realize, and you know, back in the 80s, I stenciled all the time. My kids had stencils on their walls. I had stencils in the kitchen. I never did, though, like this type of layering. You know, it was always like one thing. Well, I guess that's all we had back then, you know. Okay, so there's that. Good enough. Now, because I'm in the same red family, I'm going to continue to use the same brush. So I'm just going to take this off. Watch it come alive. Just watch every time I take this off. You guys are going to be like, oh, wow. I mean, these are the prettiest alphabets. Again, between my notches. Now, you can line it up with the flowers. That's okay. It's just a little easier with those notches, I think. But you can definitely see where they go, okay? You can definitely see, you know, because like I see the foil looking at me. And so I know that I've got everything lined up properly. I am going to tape down. And like I said, this is a very fast process. Okay, I'm done with my Flirty Flamingo. Let me close this. I should say I'm done with my light pink. Now, what is this? Polish pink. I'm going into polish pink. Okay. So a little bit darker, right, of the pink. And it's just going to, you're going to be amazed. You're going to be amazed when I pick this up. And like I said, it's so fast. You do so much so fast. I'm loving the blending brushes, any of them, with this. I haven't used a sponge dauber yet, and I haven't used a sponge, but they are on my list to use because I'm trying to use up what is in my craft room. I mean, and what I'm keeping. It's just, honest to God, guys, when you purge, you know you're out of control, right? Well, 9 years, you know. Okay, there's that. Huh? Wait till you see. Because it was always like, well, I think I might use that. Well, I think oh, it's beautiful. Do you see it? Do you see it coming alive? And now one more pink we've got to go. So again, this is stencil A4, B4, okay? They make it so simple. Just line it up. Look at the bottom ones. And you are watching me do this. Like, this is like just the second time I've done this, okay? I'm going to close my polished pink. Going to go into my real red. I worked yesterday as a dental assistant. My office, one of the girls' mom actually is having surgery. Let's see how dark that, yeah, I want that. She was having surgery, so they asked me to come in to work. Every time I get behind that mask now, I am absolutely froggy the next day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to it, all those fibers. I don't have to work again till Thursday. Ooh, I slipped. Okay. I don't have to work again till Thursday for her. And then next week, Monday and Tuesday. So hopefully with the breaks, I won't get too froggy. See, I lined it right back up. No big deal. This was the darkest of the red, so I want it to really be dark. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh my, that's gorgeous. Are you seeing? I mean, I am doing this just right in front of you. Now, what I do with these, I put a towel on the because the bathroom's right next to here. I just put a towel down and I wash those off with water and just let them dry. Okay, so I'm done with this brush. Now, the last two are for the green. Oh, that real red really made that look pretty. First, I'm going to do a light green. I'm going to use Granny Apple and then Shaded Spruce. But whatever inks you have, just use a light and a dark. Does not matter. Now, the only thing that I am an affiliate with is Amazon. And there is a link below. If you shop Amazon through the holidays, if you'll just click my link and shop whatever you want in the toolbar, you don't have to purchase what I've put down there. That's just my link. Okay, now we're going to go in with the green, Granny Apple first, and it just helps me out a little bit. But that's the only affiliate that I'm just an affiliate for Amazon. So here we go. Ooh, I didn't tape it, did I? We're good. We're going. We're fine. I'm going. We're good. And I'm just adding that beautiful green color. That's a good juicy ink pad. So here we go here. Okay. Hey, I'm good. Let's close our ink. Let's take this off. Oh, look! Do you see it just like adding so much depth? Just that little bit of greenery. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let's do this. And we have to die cut. Line it up. Look for your foil pieces through there a little bit, and you'll know you have it. Sometimes you just have to wiggle around just a teeny bit. I'm going back to the tape though. I think I'm good. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, this is Shaded Spruce, just a darker green. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I want to saturate that with that color. Again, a nice juicy ink pad. Always good, right? I'm so excited that you guys are hanging in here with me through this crafting journey that I go on. I wasn't sure with my first video if I would, I used the Tim Holtz Chili and Freezy. I wasn't sure if I would be received well. I was nervous, I have to admit. But it seemed like everybody was fine and liked to see me do different things. So, and this is way different. This is like mega different. Okay. Done. Close the ink. Look at that. All those swirls. Okay, let's pick this up. Oh my, that is beautiful. Beautiful. I took my tape off. I got a little green on my finger there. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to take this off of here. I'm going to take my tape. Move my scratch paper there. And let's bring in the whatever die cutting machine you have. Okay, right here and there. Now, I've got the dies. So fun. Wow, what a beautiful project we completed today. Was just doing these beautiful letters. I'm going to make a thank you card, because that is perfect. Oh, these are so pretty. As much as you loved the foil, okay, you're going to absolutely love these cut out. I think I need to replace my plates. Okay, here we go. So Ina's Alpha. Ina's Alpha Pink Fresh Studio is what this comes from. Right here. Let's take our tape off. Oh my goodness. Look at the shimmer and the flower. Do you see that? And the flower together. I love this. I can't even, guys. This, like I said, but prior to this, I have never purchased an alphabet set, ever. There wasn't one that really appealed to me. But when I saw this with these pretty flowers, I was like, I have to have that. So, Ina's Alpha. Just gorgeous. Oh my. So now I have everybody here. I have the entire alphabet, A through Z, because of what's in the box. I'm not going to line them up, so it's just, this is just absolutely N-O, maybe I should, O-P, Q-R, where's S? T-U-V-W, X-Y-Z. And that is absolutely, let me straighten that up, absolutely gorgeous. These are so pretty. I can't even with this. I just love the way that the flowers are entwined on each and every letter. So there we go. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video, watching me do a little foiling for about the 4th time. I think I've done this about the 4th or 5th time. But as you can see, it was not difficult at all. Even my first projects, I believe, came out pretty good for it being, you know, the first time through. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button down there. And I post videos whenever I just feel like sitting here and having fun with product in my craft room. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Happy crafting.